Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. It's crypto. That's right, it's cryptocurrency. It is. So today we are kind of having a monthly update on our NFT membership club, which is kind of the core foundation of this entire YouTube channel, and I guess the product of Crypto Mischief. We do monthly votes for airdrops, is how it works, if you own the NFT. So if you have the SEC NFT, every month you can vote on our consensus, and then on the 15th of every month I will airdrop that NFT. That's how we work, that's how we roll. It's all done in our private DAO, which is on Telegram, where we do most of our discussion. And yeah, we're just going to go through some upcoming and exciting things which will be rolling out, and probably this month actually, which is cool. So we are 28,106 subscribers on the channel. We did get to the 28,100. So now 28,200 is the aim of the game. Get in there, get in there. The NFT in question is this one here. This is our website, cryptomischief.io. Then go to the NFT section. My cat just destroyed my couch. 5 days till today's airdrop, which means you do have time still to vote. That's why we're making the video, while you can vote, not after you vote. That'd be pretty nasty. And the NFTs are still, we can still mint them. We still have some in supply. The max supply for these is 1,000, and the price is 0.1 ETH to mint one. You can also play our raffle just here. The raffle game is about $10 of ETH on Polygon for one ticket. And you can also come over to OpenSea, where you can buy them if you want to trade them. The lowest one on OpenSea at the moment is 0.074 ETH. So they are cheaper here, but if you mint, you get a chance of getting a really good looking one. That's basically why people mint. Each will give you the airdrop. Winning the raffle, you get the airdrop if you vote. Mint one, or buy one on OpenSea. You will get the chance to vote, and you will get the chance to get the airdrop, and you will get entry into our private DAO, which is here. Just join the private DAO here. We use Collabland. It links up and you get into the DAO. An important thing that I would like to make very clear is that this is not a new project. We've been running it for over a year, and the airdrops that we're sending from our treasury have been coming now for 8 straight months. This month will be the 9th straight month that we've sent airdrops. We have sent $62,460 so far in airdrops, and that would be roughly 128 Matic per NFT. Of course, Matic hasn't performed as I would have hoped in this market yet, where its all-time high is $2.60. If it does hit all-time high, which it should do, then that would be making your ROI already if you'd have bought 8-9 months ago for this project. And we try and do exactly what we set out to do. So whatever's on our roadmap, we achieve. Mostly, some things we haven't, and we changed. We pivot. We will pivot as well. So today we'll be pointing out some new parts of the roadmap, which involve a token launch, a token airdrop for our SEC NFT holders, plus a couple other of the parts of our community who also deserve an airdrop, and the launch of a farm to incentivize building liquidity for the token, which I all want to lay out and release pretty much at the same time, so that there's no empty promises left concerning this part or this expansion of our project. So in terms of the DAO, we have been discussing quite a lot these past few days about the vote, because I guess it's a little bit different to the usual vote. So the idea is to meme or not to meme. To meme or not to meme. That's the vote, right? Let me go through it. As we wait for our PXP contracts to pass through its second audit, we are in DeFi purgatory. PXP is a contract that I'm making. It will be a token. We'll be talking about that after the vote. The new token token airdrop and release will bring us new revenue and attract new holders. But as we wait, revenue must still be paid to our loyal army of SEC holders. I don't want to leave you guys out hanging with no airdrop, no income. It's not the way we roll. So in his downtime, or my downtime, Richie has been working as a hired gun and taking sponsored content on his channel, which in turn feeds the treasury. Now, one issue with this has been that there's been there seems to have been a spate of Memecoin pre-sales recently that pay our Treasury very well for the coverage. Yes, they did. However, it's important to note that all things considered, they may not be very strong investments. And Richie is concerned that not all of them are worthy of coverage. He has currently told their agency that he's not interested in further cooperation until the current pre-sales launch and we can see how they perform. Now, I am talking about 4, 5, or 6. I think it was 6 pre-sale videos I made last month or this current month, airdrop month, right? For one agent in particular who contacted me. And I noticed the first one was, okay, this seems cool, it's pre-sale. And then the second one and the third one. And they were all pretty much very similar website and very similar tokenomics and different narratives is how I would describe them. So a couple of them have launched now that we're going to pay attention to. By the way, I put this call in our meme room in the DAO. The DAO has a special meme room for there as well. This is just a token I've been watching on Solana. It's called Clash. It's a political fi token and it's doing very well. We bought in here 0.074. Now it's 0.076. So 20% gain today. Very nice. So anyway, so the tokens of note would be this one. These are called scam coins by other places on the internet, right? Which I find interesting. So Solana up 78% today. This was or is a scam coin apparently. $4 million of locked liquidity. And it did pump at beginning. It dumped, of course, pre-sale, then dump, then pump, then dump. And now it's kind of coming back out of, I guess, the dumping stage. It has $4 million of locked liquidity, or of liquidity. Some is locked. Market cap $34 million. It's a big one. The one that launched that we covered, there's another one, Wiener AI up there, right? Here's Dogeverse, which did launch. You can now claim your tokens. I got it on base chain, but it is on every chain, right? So this one, I haven't been following it completely. We'll do ETH because most of the liquidity is there. Yeah. So the Ethereum side, the price is pretty much the same all over. We saw a pretty bad start for this one, to be honest. So launch. Oh, wow. Okay. No, we have gone very well. That's crazy. Okay. So launch up, pre-sale dump. And now if we take a look at what's going on from here to here, we are 75% up from the launch price. I can't remember what the pre-sale price was though. So this is Dogeverse. Okay, so it is up actually, which means I am in profit with this purchase. Interesting. So anyway, this token in particular, Dogeverse, has been the talk of the town, and it has been fronted as being a massive scam, and by a lot of YouTubers who then have been making videos about myself, saying that I'm a scam tuber because I took money to make the video on this. And it doesn't matter, they said, that I don't take the money into my own pocket and I send it down to the NFT holders, our NFT holders here, right? That doesn't matter because that means it's still a Ponzi and it's still wrong. And I can totally understand that, actually. My channel is called Crypto Mischief. We go into the high risk, high return world of DeFi. Some of it's going to be pretty dangerous, and I like to think that everyone who owns my NFT particularly is well versed, and we're all very used to and experienced in crypto to know when to go in with a large bag, when to hold back and watch, or when to risk it with 5%, even less of your portfolio just for fun. Because actually DeFi is supposed to be fun too. Gambling is fun. And I like to think that if we're called the shitcoin club and you have an NFT which is a literal piece of shit on the blockchain, then we might be delving into some shitty projects, right? With the aim of making profit, right? But profit can never come every time. That's up to the crypto gods. That's the reason for this vote, right? Because I don't want to make these kind of decisions on my channel alone, because if I did, then I don't know. I like consensus. I like having the community vote. So that's what's been going on. That's why I made this vote the way it is, right? To make this month interesting, Richie's decided to leave it up to the DAO to decide. This month's vote is easy, but very important actually for the channel, because our channel does make revenue for the NFT holders, right? Quite good revenue. This month, we have been sending it into the wallet for the airdrop. And without even touching our real DeFi of our treasury pools, concentrated liquidity and things, we have earned 6,700 Matic. Matic dumped a lot. So this is over $5,000 before the dump that was a couple of days ago, right? So we already barely need to even touch the yield from our pools to do the airdrop this month. That's the kind of power that one Degen's YouTube channel can generate, right? And another reason I do this, I don't want this video to be too long, but another reason I do this is because I want everyone who is investing in crypto to understand how much a influencer can actually generate from just saying yes. Sure. Okay, I'll make the video on that. Okay. But I don't actually accept every single project. I turn down more than I take, actually. And maybe if anyone would like to know my opinion on more of this, of which projects I think are extremely terrible, or more on this entire Dogeverse, Memecoin pre-sale thing, like I have a lot of opinions on it as well, actually, and I've voiced them in the DAO. So if you do want to know my opinion on that, get in there. You can find it out there, right? So that's pretty much what's going on with that. So far, the vote is very interesting. 59. I haven't voted yet, by the way. I have not voted. I'm not the largest holder of this NFT, by the way. I'm probably top 5 or top 10, definitely, for the NFT. But the largest holder has 56 NFT, and I think he's voted because, well, we can find out here, right? Meme on, continue memeing, is in the lead with 60%. Abstain, they don't want to decide on this, is 30%. And don't meme on is 12%. So at the moment, the memeing will continue. Yeah, abstain is the largest holder decided to abstain, or second largest holder, I think, decided to abstain. That's very interesting. We have the 23 SEC holder decided to go for it. We have yeah, so our largest holder has abstained so far. Very interesting. That is interesting, though. Don't meme on. Here we have one. Comment. Higher quality speaks of integrity and provides for a more consistent stream of funds in the long run. Yes, that's true. We need to be sure we don't take every single job. And also, when I do these videos, I generally try to say this is a sponsored video. And when I do say this is a sponsored video, it means that I've been paid to talk about this project. I probably won't invest in it with money. Sometimes I do, actually. I did invest in Dogeverse. I thought it looked quite interesting. But the other one's like, what was one? Not Slothana, the Seal one. Sealana, I didn't invest in that one. I didn't think I had enough going for it, right? It was pretty empty. 99 Bitcoins, I also did not invest in that one either, because I don't think there's that much demand for learn while you earn, to be honest. Don't meme on. I know that we are all here for the crypto gains, but like you stated, it would be good to see the launches of these memes and then promote more. Yep, very true, very true. Have any more comments? Comments are good, guys. Leave the comments. Come back here if you voted and put your comment in, because I do read every single one of them. Don't meme on. Richie and SEC's reputation and long, slow, ever-growing growth is far more important. Okay, good comments. I don't know why this guy abstained, though. Just too much pressure. Too much pressure. Right, so anyway, so we'll get going with the vote. We still have 4 days left on this, and not even half of the collection has voted yet, so this is still very much up in the air. Moving on to news then. So while we continue to debate about the direction of the YouTube channel and what projects I take and which projects I don't, we will be continuing on with the launch of PXP and our token, right? So again, if you want to join our Treasury, if you want to join our Treasury, that's not happening. If you want to join our NFT collection, then I showed you the ways to join. And one of the other great benefits of this is that I have been creating a contract. It's a brand new contract. I've not forked anything. We have created from the ground up. It is a tweak on the 404 style ERC20 contract, where you can have an NFT, which can then be fractionalized into tokens, which means you have liquidity, so you can sell it at any time, right? That's the whole point of it. And it's called PXP. So this is PXP's tokenomics, which are pretty much set, right? I need to put more details on this, though. So what's happening is the team, myself, and our team at the SEC will take 10% of the tokens. The SEC, as NFT holders, are going to be airdropped 25% of the tokens. So by owning the SEC NFT and a couple other things, which we've done in the past, like we had a NFT minting on Zora. We have had the Arbitrum Land testnet, which also will be included in this too, but I just haven't put it into the website yet. Staking rewards will be for 25%. We will have 20% in the LP and 20% in the Treasury for if we ever get listed by a SEX. But who knows about that. So it is PXP. So this is the mock website. We're not live yet with it, but basically the differences I've made to the 404 contract is we fractionalized not just the NFTs, but we put them into different breeds, right? So for example, we have here a dragon NFT. This is the dragon. And the point of having a dragon is that I can then use, for example, right? We are also building a yield farm. In the yield farm, I could say stake in one dragon, and then you're going to be able to get a higher APR than someone who's not staking a dragon, right? For example. And then we could turn the clock round, epoch ends, we can come back then to, okay, now stake an angel. If you don't have an angel, you're either going to have to trade back and forth to find one or purchase one. They all have different rarity. The rarest of them all is the warrior, which only have, I think, 4% of the supply are warriors, which you can find here. So using different aspects of this is kind of a governance token, okay? In the yield farm, and you will not be rewarded in this token in the yield farm. We're going to have another reward token for that, okay? So this is all the tokenomics that will be announced very soon, because now we are just passing through the audit phase. If you come to the SEC website and come to read our docs, then you can find it here. The very short roadmap, don't want to be too wordy. The future roadmap of the SEC, token launch. The SEC will soon be launching our own token, which goes by the ticker PXP404. This open source token contract is an improved 404 contract with a limited supply of 30,000 tokens. Each token will not only be an ERC20 token, but also full decimals will populate as NFT. Each NFT will be unique and set into 6 special breeds of token for future use case in our farm. The token will be airdropped to all SEC holders after we take a snapshot. The snapshot has not been taken yet. That's the basics of it. The audit, let me find the audit. The audit is done now, but we had one last tiny problem which I really wanted to fix, because I like to have a shiny, nice audit. That's very important, right? Let me just find it. Here, okay. Download. It is done by Interfi, they've been very good, actually. They've really carefully gone through everything, been very patient with us as we've fixed it all out. So here is the contract, the audit here, smart contract audit for PXP 404. And interestingly, yeah, so before we had some critical issues, which now one has been acknowledged, one has been resolved. The acknowledged one I want to fix. So this is to do with a re-entrancy vulnerability, which I won't get into the details about it, but we are fixing the contract right now to improve that so that we do get the 2 criticals resolved. One medium issue I'm not bothered about, the other one we resolved. We resolved pretty much all minor issues, bar 3, and one unknown issue is the unknownness of 404, which we cannot change because it is an experimental contract, right? So overall, once we change this one more critical issue to resolved, then I will be very happy to set this loose, about the hoose, and we will have a token launch with full docs, with pitch deck, and with the details on the farm as we get to work with this. One question people may ask is, how are you going to airdrop a token and also have enough liquidity for people to trade it? So that is why we're making the farm. So we will be using some of the Treasury to form the liquidity for this token in the initial stages. So because we need about $10,000, in my opinion, of locked LP so that people can trade it back and forth if they wish, right? Then, well, hopefully they want to trade back and forth. It's a bloody token, isn't it? And then from this point, we will be launching out the farm. The whole idea for the farm is that you will be able to take your PXP and your different breeds of PXP. So for example, here are the elves, right? And you'll have different areas in the yield farm that you can take your elves and put them into the farm to then unlock different APRs and different things. We will have pools which are incentivizing PXP to have liquidity so that you can earn yourself more tokens, okay? Very important part is to give PXP large liquidity so that buys and sells of the token don't affect it too much. There is no buy and sell tax on PXP, so it should be pretty easy for people to buy it, sell it, and have fun with it. And right now, as speaking right now, we are launching it on base chain, but that could very much change because we can basically put it on any ERC20 network we want. So that's true too. Anyone asking about Arbitrum Land, be aware that the farm will launch with Arbitrum Land and Polygon Land all linked into it, right? The reason I also want to farm is because Arbitrum Land is an ROI style contract, locked principal deposit. Polygon Land is locked principal deposit too, but Arbitrum, the yield farm will not be. You can put your LP in, you can take your LP out anytime you want. There will be no problem with that. It's just a yield farm for making yield, having fun. None of this is guaranteed that it's going to moon. None of this is financial advice, but if you do want to join the club, we have lots of benefits beyond the ability to have your own token be airdropped, because as you can see, we have sent $62,000 in the last 8 months. This is our 9th consecutive airdrop monthly. We do exactly what we said. We have sent 128 Matic per NFT so far with a mint price of 0.1 ETH, right? So although Matic is underperforming, eventually this will actually match the mint price, I believe, because Matic is very lagging in this current crypto market. Okay, that's pretty much all I want to talk about right now. So expect the next time you hear about PXP and the SEC, I will be launching the docs, the pitch deck, and the white paper for PXP 404, and more information on the launch of the yield farm. Get in and vote for your airdrop and make your voice known. I want to know what kind of direction you also would like me to take the channel in, because it is important. I'm going to go and see what my Dogeverse bags are looking like, because I'm probably going to profit on this if it's gone up enough, which looks not bad actually. So I bought them on base chain though, didn't I? 1 second. See, here's another one, Play Doge. This is another one. See, so they're all sponsored on Dex Screener. I really think that they're all being run by the same company. I really do. But I don't have any evidence on that. Yet 27% pump as well on this one. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Yeah, also up from... Ooh, yep, up from pre-sale launch as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Peace. I have been Crypto Mischief. Be good to each other. And as always, don't get wrecked.